Hi Zachary, how are you doing? It's going to show you this lesson that you got this week on Silent Night and how to play it for Christmas. Um, we're going to do a finger picking exercise on this where we use our thumb and our 1, 2, 3 fingers. This is the song, and every time you see a chord, you can hit the bass note, which we also call a root note, okay? The root of the chord. So a G, you'll be playing a low G with your thumb. And we're going to alternate every other, on this hash mark, we're going to hit the G and then finger pick the rest of the chord G. We're going to hold out our G chord all the way through here. We're going to play the bass note here on G, and then we're going to alternate to the next string down every hash mark, and then back to G, down to the next string, which will be on a G chord, that's a B. So we're going to play the G, B, G, B. And between those hash marks, we're going to finger pick with our 1, 2, and 3 fingers. So that's how we're going to play the whole song. When we get a D7 chord, we're just going to play the D bass note every time. So we'll play a D here, and so we won't alternate the strings. On the C chord, we're going to alternate with the C and the E note. The C using the string, the low string, and then going down to the next highest string actually the E note on the hash mark. And then the next low bass chord we hit with the thumb will be the G. So it'll be something like this. When we play a G chord, this right here, we'll be playing that G note with our thumb. And then these 3 strings right here will rest our first finger on a G string, on we call number 3 string. We'll rest our second finger on the B string, which we call number 2 string, and then we'll rest our third finger on this high E string of the first string. So that's the strings they're assigned to. We kind of just rest them there when we're picking, so we can pick them like that. So and the pattern we're going to use, Zach, is the thumb, the second finger, first finger, and then third finger, second finger, first finger. That's how the pattern we're going to use. And then the next strum will hit the next bass note down. On a G chord, it'll be the B note. So it'll be going on a G chord, just for example. Well, I'm not very good tonight, am I? C chord. But we're going to alternate that bass note every other time. Next, go down to the B. We're doing a C chord, it'll be C, E. So it goes Silent Night, back to the G, Holy Night. All is just stay on a D chords. Back to the G, all is B bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. So you see that? Sleep in heavenly peace. This G only gets 1. Sleep in the heavenly peace. And then now to that G, you get that hash mark still. Then we go to the second verse, and it's played just like that. So again, let's look over here. I don't know how this is looking at this right hand, but again, thumb, second finger. So it's thumb, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Thumb, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's our pattern every time, but after we strum it once, we hit the next bass note. And then go back to the next one. just stay with that same bass note. And the G, down to the the B. I messed up my strum pattern, see? Anyway, I'm messing up on my strum pattern. So, hope that helps. If you do mess up on your strum pattern a little bit when you're going through it, just focus and get that pattern I mentioned, the thumb, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That'll help you. And if you do mess up once in a while, that's okay. Just keep it going with the song and try to keep changing those chords in time and try to sing with it. So in a few weeks, you'll have this down. We can do it for church at Christmas.